AvPath, and I chose to stand with my students, to sit with my students in solidarity on the pathway. I'm just going to share my testimony and let it speak for itself. After the 2 initial sprays, I was singled out as an individual and sprayed directly in the face. I was ripped from my fellow students and thrown into the crowd. I was blind. My skin was on fire. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know what was going on. I was terrified. I was then carried to the ambulance. Fortunately, someone found me with baking soda and began to treat my eyes. I was blind for about 30 minutes, and my body was in excruciating pain. I was taken in the ambulance to the hospital and was given IVs to my eyes with saline solution. That night, I couldn't sleep. I felt unsafe, I felt terrified, and this is disturbing to me. I should not feel unsafe on my own campus. I felt empowered by our peaceful and non-violent protest. And I feel that as we continue to be peaceful and non-violent, we can make change.
Hi, my name is Ellie Pearson, and I too was pepper sprayed on Friday. And I quickly want to address the claims that Chancellor Katehi has made that our encampment was unsafe because non-UC Davis community members were there. First, I want to point out that that's a tactic of fear, teaching us to fear our community members. What do we have to fear from the people that live in Davis? Absolutely nothing. They're here to support us, not hurt us. Of privilege, and that by excluding people who don't go to this university, it is classist and elitist. Lastly, I want to define what a community member is. A community member is someone who will protect me, someone who will hold my hand and pull me stronger as riot cops approach. UC Davis riot cops are not my community, and I don't want to see them on our campus ever again.
All right, we have a quick announcement. For safety reasons, real safety reasons, we need people behind the stage to make some space so that people who are trying to come up here to speak can feel safe to do that, especially press. Please get off of our stairway and make room for people who are actually coming up here to speak. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Chuck Parker. I'm a student at UC Davis, and I was arrested last Friday. I'm also a military veteran. To be able to sit down and support my fellow students and right to assemble. And for that, I was brutally pulled from a line and arrested by UC Davis riot police. But right now, I'd like to talk about rights. Rights are fickle things. If you do not take them and seize them for yourself, they will be taken from you. And right now, right here, this is what we're doing. We are taking our rights and we are taking back our university. So continue to be here, continue to fight, today, tomorrow, next week, support your students. Thank you.
Our university! Our university! Our university! Our university! Our university! Our university! Our university!
This is such a big crowd. I was also one of the ones pepper sprayed. When we were sitting down linking arms and the bystanders started telling us, everyone turn around, you're about to be sprayed. I was shocked. I spent the summer in Palestine and I was in demonstrations there where we were tear gassed, and I never ever thought that I would come back to Davis and experience that again. I was horrified. Yeah, it was scary. And this is such a beautiful crowd. But yeah, the police had no right to attack peaceful protesters. We were sitting down, chanting, we were non-violent. And when the riot officer, Pike, came, he was able to freely leave the circle to spray us. So the argument that, oh, the police were at risk, we were harming them, it was their safety, it's false, because you were able to leave the circle and spray us. I had no idea I was sprayed. I saw poor David, who was just speaking, come out, and he was in pain. And I broke the link, and I helped him. And I was still so shocked. It was a horrifying experience, seeing him like that, screaming, my eyes, I can't see, please someone help me. It was horrible. Then I turn around and see that the crowd was able to push back the police non-violently. When I stood back, I was shocked at that again, probably more shocked than being pepper sprayed, because the police were retreating at our non-violent crowd protest walking. Sorry. So yeah, that was my experience, but I'm honestly amazed. I'm a 5th year. Such a big crowd here today, and I'd like to thank every single one of you for being here and supporting your fellow students. Thank you.
On Friday and help set up the protest on Thursday. Oh, speak closer to the mic. Okay, can everyone hear me? Yeah. You in the back, can you hear me? Okay, cool. So we were circling around our fellow students who got arrested. We sat down, linked arms. The cops came up to us, said, hey, if you don't move, we're gonna start shooting you. I said, all right, that's fine. If we're gonna sit here and you're gonna shoot us, do it. That's fine. Shoot us. They came back up to us. We had no idea they were gonna pepper spray us. We put our faces down. They came at us with pepper spray. None of us knew it. People started saying, cover your face, cover your face. All of us took it straight to the face. They pulled me out, threw me in a cop car. I had no medical attention whatsoever while I sat in the holding cell. They said it would take 20 to 45 minutes for it to go away. It took 12 hours. I was up till 4 in the morning because I could not sleep. It was burning so much. This was supposed to be a protest against police brutality, and this is how they react. This is how the system operates with students. We protest police brutality, and they get brutal. Thank you. Oh, one more thing. If you want to help with food donations or coordinating food so we can all have a meal together, talk to me after. My name's Case.
Hello, my name is Thomas, and I was not one of the unfortunate ones who was pepper sprayed, but I was one of the unfortunate ones who was arrested. And as I was arrested and dragged away by the police, I sustained radial nerve damage to my left hand. The nerves in the back of my hand are not working. I cannot open my hand, I can only clench it. They said it would take 10 to 15 days for this to go away. That is unbelievable. And as I was laying on the ground in the zip ties, I had to watch as my friends were being thrown to the ground and being sprayed in the face by the pepper spray, and I could do nothing about it. I felt so horrible that I could do nothing but sit there. It was one of the worst experiences of my life, and I don't think I will ever be the same since.
Pepper sprayed on Friday. During the occupation of Iraq earlier in the week, someone from the press asked me what we were doing here. We were fighting for the tuition fees, fighting against the austerity, the problems in the institution, or if we were a part of the larger Occupy movement. And I pointed out to them that in each occupation that is both autonomous and finding strength in the other occupations around the world, we affect change through whatever channel is available to us geographically. New Yorkers go to Wall Street, Oaklanders go to the port, those from Sacramento go to the Capitol, and we have this university. I cannot underestimate the amount of power that this university has, not just as a place of consolidating and unequally redistributing wealth, but as a place that houses Monsanto, a place that houses defense research. And we as a group and as individuals have an incredible amount of power to change this system while the world's eyes are watching. Let none of us be like the officers who sat by and watched Pike commit those atrocities just because the person appointed by the institution told him that that was the right thing to do. We are all individuals and we need to follow our conscience. And I remind you that this is not a protest. This is an occupation. So I ask you to go home after this, get your tent, come back here, And let's show the world